lakad matatag!
Normally.
They're gonna pick something weird.
Oh.
No,
Oh, that's
never mind.
actually fine.
The thing, also, that's going to be an LSA connecting onto Illich. Damage. That's going to be the first blood. As Kataro able to connect with the LSA and just pump the damage into this Mirana, who, I mean, she doesn't have a whole lot of HP.
To deal damage against this kind of draft. So yeah, we'll see how they do with that. At bottom lane,
Oh, shackle shot, power shot, the lift, trying to stay alive, but with the last decay, able to get the kill is Oscar. Meanwhile, Smiling Knight gets the return kill onto Slotin. Maybe trying to set up a play in the mid lane for Slotin.
but the draft didn't happen because of early game. So yeah, maybe Infamous gets this just winning the early game.
That's going to be
Bottom lane, they're
Tombstone
diving.
dropped in the bottom lane. Going
I like
on to the Rubik.
I
He's
like
going
that.
to get the Tombstone kill, but still they get the kill. Slotin is going to be the one who picks up the final CS. And now the shackle shot, power shot. They caught out the faceless Void. Oh, dearie me, no. Oh, trying to get aggressive onto the Windrunner, but she has the Windrunner away. There's going to be the Remnant forward. Sleight of Fist already used, slowing them down. One more right click is all that it'll take, but the shackle, no. With the Sleight of Fist,
he
they're able
wants
to get there.
Oscar?
Now we're remnanting forward. He's going on to Oscar. Oscar, he's going to throw the ultimate, just hang and bang. Now we have a TP coming in from the Pangolier, and no Remnant out for alone. Swashbuckle forward, and with the armor crash, Slot Sims is picking up the kill.
That's
so all
too deep commit, but that's it. They are simply poking from far away, and Alone almost died. So yeah, good early game for Infamous. I mean, I think now Lina has a lot of space to farm, and we know how scared that hero is.
Oh, we'll
not
talk about
much
that space. That space
Oh,
is
the
getting
curse.
reduced. There's going to be the snowball forward. The caster curse, indeed. You are the
Oh
most
my.
unlucky man I've ever
Yeah.
seen. Guipepe. They had a four-man smoke. The smoke did get popped. Oscar hanging out in the Roshan pit. They're going to scout that out with the ice shards. And now
Oh,
we're
they
just going
want
to
to
drop
rush.
the Tombstone. We're looking for Roshan here. That's going to be the Shackle Shot connected onto the Rubik. Swashbuckle
my.
is there very quickly, ripping through the Rubik. Absolutely. It's funny how just like the smallest of changes, it feels like, made that Guardian Greaves. It suddenly it went from being like, man, that's too expensive, to like, that's a play. And talking of plays, able to set up on the Windrunner in the mid lane. And they're getting these little kills, Guipepe. And
Yeah,
these
they
little
are.
kills, they relieve the tension, and they make it so there's actually... As now we have a five-man smoke. Roshan number 2 is available. The slide chains and snowball forward, but it's going to be the Tusk who's caught out as Slotums picks up the kill with the Swashbuckle. And surely we're going to have some
That's
sort of
Rosh.
buyback player, something to defend Roshan number 2, right? I mean, this is Roshan number 2.
Yeah, I think Thunder should try to fight this, but it doesn't look like they want to. This is an answer. You're like,
But even through backdoor protection, it looks like they're... Oh, no. Here comes Alone with the double remnant forward. That's going to be the Walrus Punch as well. But this Lina, she's still standing strong. And now she's going to pop the Satanic, start pumping out some damage. The Tusk goes down. The Sleight of Fist, BKB from Alone. He's trying to do what he can to hang and bang with Kataro. But Kataro is just so dang strong. 20,000 net worth. Alone goes down next. And without this, oh, now we have the Chrono back up on the Faceless Void. We'll see when he
But it's not
decides
the
to
thing.
come back home.
still not good, but it's not bad.
And now we have a five-man smoke play. It's going to be the Abaddon who pops it. There is Kataro in the area, but are they privy to this? Oh, goodness gracious. Now they're
fighting
aware. It's
Chrono?
going to be a huge Chrono. The Chrono connects onto 5. Bring it down the Lina. Bring it down the wind. We're ripping all the way through them. As now the attention focused onto Slotin. Slotin swashbuckle up to the high ground. Time walk matches him pace for pace. Able to bring down 4. And now the hunt continues. We're chasing onto the Abaddon. It's going to be a total team wipe of the game. As now, oh, the Stolen Laguna humping through the Windrunner. As Slotted falls, and now chasing forward, it's going to be the ultimate from the Undying Swashbuckle, able to clean up the kill onto the Rubik. Now, focusing the attention, Laguna onto the Mirana. As they get to, in return,
Are still chilling there, but they know they simply can't fight without the vision advantage.
Kataro, link forward. We have the Chrono onto Kataro. Another great play by Smiling Knight as they're able to bring down this big fat Lina. Now coming forward, The wind run away. Can we close the distance? We can. That's going to be the death of Slotted. And now it's just the cleanup brigade as they're going on to the Abada next. His ultimate is going to pop, so that makes things a little bit difficult. Tried to force out himself to safety, but not quite able to get away.
Oh, if Lina had buyback, she would do
seconds.
It. Yeah,
Top lane. As it is, it's going to be a nervy moment. And now the Lina, she's keeping herself up here as well. The fight is about to break out, and this is going to be a big one, maybe dictating the pace of the game. It's going to be Tombstone drop.
They got it, though.
Tombstone going to be, they've got it gone. They hit the house. Oh, no. They found Slatims. Slatims goes down. He's going to immediately buy back. That's going to be the Laguna dropped onto the Rubik, but not enough to bring him down. As now they've lifted up the Tusk and Marana down. They do have buyback on Marana should they want to use it. Chronosphere is available over in 30 seconds. The fight is over, says guipepe.
Yeah, Thunder had to counter these wards. I mean, Infamous can see everything. It's so easy to fight when having. Oh, Alone tried to do a play.
Alone, he comes in late. He tried to steal the Aegis of the Immortal. The BK will not save you, sir.
Maybe that. Yeah, he's that. Oh my, what a mistake. I mean, biggest mistake.
This is looking to be their lane of barracks gone. Now coming forward, pumping out some damage, just a little poke. The aphotic shield applied to Kataro here. And again, just with this little poke damage, that's going to be the Walrus Punch, Snowball.
Oh, great Chrono.
is going to be a good one. It's connect onto 4, as that's going to be the Aegis dropped as well as the Windrunner. Illich getting aggressive on the lead, trying to get himself out of here alone. He's back alive. The remnant forward, the swash, the sleight of fist chains combo, focusing attention onto MJZ. MJZ gonna get a soul rip heal, trying to keep alive the Abaddon. Rolling Thunder bouncing around, creating chaos. Now they're focusing their attention onto Oscar. Tag team damage is there. Enough to get to. Alone. He's hunting for more. Trying to find anybody else. MJZ looking for the TP away. He is going to be fine with on the hunt. But I think they saw the play coming. Now there's going to be the lift. They found the Windrunner. Moving to the high ground. Walrus Punch is there. Alone. He's on the back line. They got the Lina with the Chronosphere, pumping the damage out. But the Aeon Disc is there, being a bit of a thorn in the side, and they're going for the refresher Chronosphere, but the Chronosphere is connected onto Alone. Now BKB from Lina. They have the detection. They know where she is. They brought her down, and that might be the decider. As now the pendulum swinging the other direction. Rolling Thunder now trying to escape our Infamous. They're bringing in Oscar. Time walk to the other side. It's going to be the cheese eaten by the Undying. Roll up by the Pangolier. They're trying to do their best to save their offlaner, but the offlaner gets cut down all the same. They get the root. They stop the TP. It's 4 that have fallen for Infamous, and now we're chasing forward. We have found the Pangolier. The Pangolier, he's in the Walrus Punch. The Nullifier has been applied, and down goes Pango. It's a total team wipe.
Let's have this.
As they will have heroes alive in 20 seconds, but
but
the Pangolier is out for a whole minute.
They need Pango, they need Lina, they have no Fortify. Oh, great Shackle.
Oh, coming in. That is a good Shackle connecting onto 2, but quickly brought down is the Windrunner. Windrunner going to buy back. They need these points. They need to win this game. As they're going to come in. That's another decent Shackle. It's only going to connect onto one
Lina's
hero.
up.
MJZ being aggressive on. Lina is up. TPing out. Very aggressive TP Alone. He's going to get the BKB off. Rooted up. Now the Snowball. Connection. They on this. Going to pop. Kataro. BKB. He's trying to do what he can. He's trying to hang and bang, but he's just being brought down. They're too damn strong, guipepe. As now, focusing on to Oscar. They on disc is already popped, and that's going to be 4 down. GG will be called. Game number 1 going to Thunder Awaken.
Thunder went.
So I'm a bit confused, and I hope that you can shed some light, Sherlock, because maybe
Use the salve to get him back up to HP, but that is just some resources committed. Oh no. Meanwhile, down bottom, we have some action popping off as able to get the first blood is Kataro, but the return...
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's better to simply die, and that's it. Win the trade, die, go back, full HP, full mana.
Oh,
but
now we have the Bushwhack
bottom.
onto MJZ. Pumping in the Icarus dive. Illich going to swashbuckle forward. Kataro, he's trying to secure the kill, and he's going to be able to.
And now Disruptor is coming as well. He's like, no, it's not only Mirana that's helping. I'm going to help as well.
So the laning phase starting to break up a little bit earlier. It's going to be the Glimpse drag back onto Slottum.
Nice.
Slottum's going down here. Slodin not able to make any rotational play here. Still 16 seconds on the next Glimpse, so it's just going to be support slapping.
Oh
the damage, not quite enough, but with the Oh, coming forward, Kataro using the salve, getting himself back up to an HP where he feels comfortable fighting. He has the most HP in this lane now, but here comes Slotsims, making the rotation down to the bottom lane, able to clean up the kill on the Hoodwink. Illich, the next to fall with the Metamorphosis Kataro, just pumping damage into him. Meanwhile, up top, there's some action happening. Oscar looking for the TP away, not going to get out as Slotsims now TP'd himself up top alone. He made a rotation up here. Doesn't have a whole lot of resources. He has a Fairy Fire and a couple of wand charge. It's going to be the Remnant forward, right into the Omni Slash, but he's able to get the Remnant away. Gosh.
Yeah, it's so hard to
There's going to be the spin.
I think
no Ravage used.
Yeah, you got to get him by surprise. Oh, or not. Or just follow him.
Maybe there it is, right there. You caught him by surprise with the Sleight of Fist Chains combo. Now he's trying to get himself away. He's already used the spin. No spin for another 4 seconds. Sleight of Fist again. As Slotsims able to track down this Juggernaut and bring him to his knees, and now alone, he's aggressing upon Slotsims. He stole the Remnant, but he doesn't have the chains holding alone in his tracks. Meanwhile,
I fight at top.
Oh yes, that's going to be the Rolling Thunder going in onto Kataro. Remnants as well. The spin, the Fade Bolt. They brought down Kataro. No points in Thunder yet as Oscar. He's going to get a Ravage. The Ravage connects onto board. The arrow to follow it up, and now the Omni Slash bouncing around, bringing down Oscar. The Sun Ray onto Smiley Knight, as well as alone. Smiley Knight getting tracked down, brought down, as it's going to be a 3-for-2 trade, and both carries going down in this engagement. Well-timed Moonlight Shadow not going to make the connection, but I mean, of course, with the Rubik Fade Bullet, he's building the Dagons. They have the ultimate from the Hoodwinked, and Disruptor, he has magic damage and spades sometimes. Oh gosh, Illich getting caught out again.
Use Blink and Ravage, and then it is easy, but you can't simply aim burn Mirana here anymore.
Oh, the arrow?
Oh, what?
It does connect, but he got the swashbuckle off. A little bit of weird interaction, but the Sleight of Fist Remnant combo.
Yeah, I mean, it was still on cooldown. That was not a caster's curse. Yeah, now Infamous just go back to farming. They are good to go. I mean, they need Ravage 1 minute. Oh, Amber.
Oh,
look at Latam.
Amber.
He's
able to get
some work here.
On to 2, he's able to get the kills, and now Rolling Thunder committed by Illich. He tried to do a Remnant juke, but he's going to be found out. They have the Sunray heal, keeping him alive, as that's going to be damage coming out onto Infamous, or onto Slotsims. Oh gosh, spin. He's going to get caught by the egg. Gonna get caught as the Juggernaut, and down goes Smiley Knight for 50 seconds.
So lucky. Juggernaut's ultimate went for me. Possibilities of winning this game. It's hard, but they still have the possibilities. Now they found Tide.
They have found the Tide. MJZ going to TP into this. Sunray coming out. Kataro's going to be around as well. That's going to be the Supernova committed, but it is on the low ground. They should be able to kite this out to the other side of the triangle, and they do. Now here comes the Blink Ravage. The Ravage connects onto 4, focusing up onto the Juggernaut, but Illich coming in, trying to break this play up just a little bit. And it's going to be the death of the Disruptor. Now it's going to be the Omni Slash bouncing around onto the Terrorblade, but he uses the Manta, so it's going to bounce to Illusions. As now the Sunder play, the Terrorblade back up to full HP. Illich gonna come in, get stunned, as that's the stolen Ravage, I do believe, by the Rubik. As no, and he stole the Sunder as well. He's doing the plays, he's trying to do the fancy dance. You can see the quick fingers on alone, but it just simply is not enough.
Oh, Smile Knight is looking at it. He's not tipping out yet.
Oh,
and they got
Hoodwink. Finding the Hoodwink. Michael trying to scurry away, but you can't scurry with the Sunray upon you. Michael being tracked down, brought down, burnt by the sun's mighty rays.
Yes, yeah, Michael. I mean, Thunder knew the Infamous was coming, but they have to go as far as they think they can, because you are losing. You have to go in.
Oh, Shivas. They have found the Disruptor as well. And it looks like they're going just a core, or a carry, or I'm sorry, a support running around in a core role and having a terrible time of it, as they are going to pop the Aegis of the Immortal onto Kataro. He does have Metamorphosis available here in 4 seconds. He's going to move the crit stick into his inventory. And I believe the Daedalus is flying out to him. Yes, he now has the Daedalus.
Look at him again.
Goes the Ember, just chasing down Alone, bringing down Alone. The Ravage going to connect onto the Disruptor. The Disruptor, the next to fall. Now Knight with the spin to win combo. He's trying to come in, bring down Oscar. Not quite able to do so, but meanwhile, Slotim's on the back line. He's just cutting through everybody. They bought back on both the supports. Omni Slash bouncing around, but they're splitting it between 4 heroes. Knight, you just don't do that much damage, bud, and GG is going to be called. 37 minutes in, Infamous completing their destiny and going through a game number 3.
Infamous tried the same strategy the game.
But then again, if a hero is not in the meta, people just forget it exists. And
Fingers able to snatch that bounty rune right in front of Slotin's face. But now they're starting a bit of a pincer here. That's a Celestial Hammer. They even have the chains, the root. They've got first blood. Oscar picking it up.
Okay, you wanna get the rune? Okay, but you give
No Ember anymore. So, are you foreseeing a lot of early rotations from Slotim then?
Probably. I mean, he may try to go
Illich,
Flame Guard.
down in the bottom lane. Flame Spirits,
Okay, that's
Kataro,
great.
one swing of the sword. Looking for a high five. The boys are feeling good.
Without meta, they just got Death Drop.
Bottom lane. I mean, the Terrorblade, he is having a pretty decent time here. Keeping match with the Drow Ranger.
And he will have meta right now, so maybe Infamous try a kill here. But I mean, they have damage.
Ice Shard, tag team. Just waiting. Now he's going to pop it. That's it. That's going to be a kill onto Michael. Icarus dive. Dot damage. Is Michael going to survive? The Tusk is tanky, but not tanky enough.
Yeah, and that was so
harassed quite a lot, but he will be able to remain in the world of the living. Oh, meanwhile, up top, able to get a dive onto the Drow Ranger. And see Kataro, he's just decided to live up here in the top lane. They're going to start putting pressure onto this tier 1 tower, hoping to claim the first one of this match. And here, committing resources, Illich going to come in, drop the Exorcism, Michael, tag team, Snowball. They've found the Kataro. Oh, he gets the Sunder off, but is it going to be enough to get him out of dodge? No, Kataro still goes down. Oscar now, the ire of aggression. They're trying to scramble the egg as well.
Michael's
and they
alive.
get that one done.
Oh my.
Michael's still just limping away. A beautiful
major. First time South America. Bottom lane, they want to get Oscar.
Oh, Oscar going in. That's going to be the Walrus Punch. The tag team, the damage. They have enough. Down goes the Dawnbreaker. Meanwhile, up top, there is an engagement. They found this. They found the Death Prophet.
Okay, it's a fair trade. Your offlane dies. The enemy's offlane dies. Everyone's that's different. They want to kill Oscar again.
Oh. Setting it up. The Snowball is going to connect. The blink forward, starting the Requiem, letting it go. Claiming another soul is the Shadow Fiend. Now the Icarus dive into the egg as they're trying. Oh, Alone just barely dodges the arrow. He's going to be slowed up, connected with the Supernova. So Alone will pay for this movement with his life. He doesn't have an escape mechanic. He moves a little bit slow. He's just kind of sauntering his way across the map. So he's easy to get picked off in that sense. So I agree. Maybe a little bit courageous to go for the Blink first build.
Oh, wait.
Oh, Solar Guardian. They're going in onto Smiling Knight. They have the Drow indeed. No escape in sight. Drow goes down for 33 seconds.
Actually, it's
maybe another tip happening here. The Ice Path. That's going to be the Exorcism used as well. Here comes Illich dropping in for the bottom left side of your screen. We have the David's Spirit side. We're walking Oscar like a dog in the park, but Slotim on the back lines, able to get some kills here. Now they're chasing forward. Slotim, it's as well as the Exorcism out onto, and with that Crypt Swarm, able to get the kill on the Marana. By how close this series has been. I came in, I expected a 3-game series. I'm not going to lie to you, but just because, you know, the trend, right? As I've said, Infamous, they've gone 3 games every single time so far in Tour 1 DPC. But yeah, these games, they've been extremely close.
They got SF
up top. We're going in onto Alone. The pig pull was used, but now here comes the Solar Guardian. Is it going to connect? They know they picked him out. There were only so many places you. Man, I feel like we've not talked about Kataro in quite some time. He has the Mantis Style complete. He's working his way towards the Eye of Scotty. on this Terrorblade, and he's just having a great time, wide open spaces to farm as much as he wants, but that could be coming to an end, as there's going to be the blink, the double blink, there's the Requiem of Souls, the multi-shot, down goes the Kitaro Terrorblade.
And that's the beauty
And now
about
they're
this
hunting for more.
Blink Dagger build. It's so easy to kill Terrorblade right now before he's too tanky. And even when he's too tanky, he fears the enemy. It's so much easier to kill him. But yeah, I think Thunder is, of course, they are fine.
Oh, there's going to be the Supernova committed. Ice Path, Macropyre drop. That is going to be the Tusk is going to go down. Now Remnant forward. BKB going to come out from the Shadow Fiend. BKB TP leaving the Jakiro to be cut to shreds by the Terrorblade, and now the chase continues. They're coming. They're hunting. They're about to go high ground, trying to find the Death Prophet. Death Prophet going to turn around, throw out the Silence, and make the great escape back towards. No, there's going to be the chains, the arrow combo. Solar Guardian coming down on top. The Gusto is here from the Drought Ranger, quickly realizing that this is not a winnable fight, and backs herself.
All right, but they didn't. Ember was ready. I mean, Tusk messed up his blink as well. He was a little bit too far, so he couldn't insta punch him. And now Death Prophet at top lane. She's not in a good place.
Not in a good place at all, but she's about to be sent to a better one, I think. The Spear Siphon. She's actually getting enough regeneration. As now with the rainbow of TPs coming in, the Tusk is here, as well as the Jakiro trying to find Kitaro. Not quite able to set up with it. The Ice Path, the Macropyre, that's going to be on to one. Back onto the backside. They're looking for it. The Solar Guardian has been canceled, as there's going to be the Supernova. Meanwhile, onto the backside, the Thunder coming out. They've still not brought down Kitaro. They are going to be able to scramble the egg, however. There's going to be the Starbreaker. In the Sleight of Fist, they brought down one. As now Kitaro, they do finally track down this Terrorblade in this long fight. The Remnant to the backside. They find the Shadow Fiend, but with that, he's going to pay for his life. And now what do we do with the Aegis of the Immortal? We have the Silence available. Are we going to time it well? They do. Are they able to kill him before the TP? They are! Giving it to the Death Prophet.
Oh, Shadow Fiend got it.
Oh, okay, she passed it off, so she was just being a courier. But now there's going to be a fight in the mid lane. Slatim's going to be going to find the Tusk. That's the first of all. Knight being aggressive on Sunray, as well as the Ember still chasing it out. They're going to rim it over to Estelle, as no, the Shadow Fiend with the Requiem, the Ags Requiem pumping out the damage, feared up still. Kitaro, can he get off the Sunder? He does. He uses it on his own Mirana, the Supernova. It's going to pop. It's going to connect onto one. BK beat up is Illich. We're going to have buybacks galore coming out from both supports. They were able to bring down the Ember Spirit throughout this engagement. Feeling hungry, looking for more. But are they going to be able to close?
But I don't think that will happen with Thunder's draft. Because they are simply they're 5 minutes so strong. And they have ways to deal with Terrorblade. They have ways to deal with Ember. I mean, Terrorblade needs to get big, then I think Infamous has a shot. But still, I think the 50% is for Thunder here. Their 50 is so stronger.
As we're looking for the Heaven's Halberd on the Death Prophet. Oh, we found Alone on the Shadow Fiend. And that is a way to bolster your 50% chance here, is to find out the mid laner alone and by himself. And get a quick and easy tower is Knight. We're bringing in 3 heroes. No, it's a whole rainbow of TPs. The Icarus dive into the Yule Scepter. They have the stun on the Drought Ranger. Knight able to back up. Still has Aegis of the Immortal for another minute. Rolling the snowball forward. Yule Scepter for the Tusk, delaying the inevitable. Michael gonna throw out the Ice Shards. Finally, he gets caught out with the Sleight of Fist chains combo.
There's no free lunch. I mean, draw left, but someone has to pay the bill. Let's go, Rada.
5-man smoke. You can feel the tension in this big play that's about to happen. Remnant forward, but he has been gusted up. The Solar Guardian isn't enough. They kick him out, and they have the damage. They bring down Alone, or they bring down the Ember. The Ember slots him. He's going to buy back, TP himself back out here with the Remnant. Coming forward onto DP. DP goes down. Buyback from the Jakiro. No buyback available for the Death Prophet. Oh, now who have we found? Slot Thames being aggressive on.
Really, really big, and he is. So yeah, Infamous has a pretty decent shot here.
Now we have smoke on smoke action. The scan is not going to complete, but the smoke is going to pop as they're trying to get their attention out onto the Terrorblade. Terrorblade immediately going to be healed up by the Sunray. This fight looking awkward for the side of TA. We're going to drop the ultimate, though. That's going to put fear out onto a bunch of people. They are actually going to be able to get their hands on the Ember Spear. That is a dieback on the Ember Spear. He's down for 112 seconds. The Ice Path is going to connect onto the Terrorblade. Terrorblade still has the Aegis of the Immortal. There's going to be the Gust. It comes out after the Manta Style, so he is still silenced up, is this Terrorblade. Supernova, Sunray. Is it going to be enough to keep Kitaro alive? That is going to be the Aegis that pops. Now they're trying to get the Supernova. Supernova is going to go down next. The Aegis, now he's going to come up again. Is Kitaro going to turn around? Oh, Oscar being brought down fairly low, but he is using the BKB, trying to stay alive. Gets the illusion root as well, just splitting out some of the damage from this Exorcism Ghost, but the split is not quite enough. And now they have found the Mirana. Snowball coming forward. They make the connection. Walrus punch. One more right click. Down goes the Mirana as Thunder keep being able to take these. That's going to be the glyph used, so we're going to back up just a little bit, but they're not leaving the base. They know that the Ember Spirit does not have buyback. They're feeling like now it's time to go. The Blink, they have the Hex out onto the Terrorblade. The Requiem, they have the damage. They bring down the Terrorblade. The Terrorblade is down for 80 seconds. He has to buy back to defend this base. They've taken the tier 4s. They're focusing onto the Ancient. Silence out immediately onto the Terrorblade. As now the Solar Guardian, they found the Drown Ranger. They're pumping out the damage. It looks like they are going to be able to bring down the Smiling Knight. He's going to even buy back into this. They smell blood on the water. Or is he just buying back to defend his base? It looks like he's just looking to defend his wave. All of his friends are starting to back up. They do find Michael out. That is going to be
their jungle, so they don't want to get out of here, of this spot. They know they don't need to give that space for Infamous.
Oh, Moonlight Shadow. Looking like it might be about to pop off here. That is going to be meta used by Kitaro.
Great
Going
snowball.
in. Oh, the snowball is going to save alone. BKB on the back line, throwing out the Requiem. Ogre Seal Totem trying to get himself to safety. Refresher going to drop Ogre Seal Totem number 2. The Drow, meanwhile, pumping damage out into the Ember. The Ember's going to go down 95 seconds. Solar Guardian started to come in, trying to keep Kitaro alive, trying to get their hands onto the Drow Ranger. Illich, Force Staff, is still trying to get the Drow back to safety. She is invisible right now with the Silver Edge. Going to turn around, throw out the Gust. The Gust, it only connects onto the Dawnbreaker. Dawnbreaker, the next to fall. That's 125 seconds. No buyback. They got Terrorblade. No buyback. Turning attention now onto MJZ. MJZ trying to retreat. They're walking the dog. They're coming around from the other side is the Jakiro. Maybe trying to get the Ice Path connection. The Ice Path is going to be there. Snowball followed up. Walrus punch. Down goes the Phoenix, 109 seconds. He does have buyback, but I'm surely they're going to start walking it down the mid lane, right? Decision to buy out towards the MKB here.
Yeah, but Thunder doesn't know that. So maybe they don't go straight for Throne, because they don't know if TB has buyback. They know that he has time for buyback. Oh, never mind, they're going in.
Oh, the Hex Stick. They're going to try to see if he does have the buyback. They're going to try to force his hand as now the Exorcism going to drop. They're attacking the Ancient. It's looking like this game is going to go the way of TA. We're going to use the Glyph of Fortification, trying to delay the push, trying to keep the hopes alive. But it looks like the hopes are being ripped and dashed asunder as GG's called.